Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel, and my name is Molly Bird. So today I want to show you the miniatures that I'm going to put in the Beacon Hills home. That is the 2 bedrooms, and it's the last 2 bedrooms in the home. Actually, the whole house we furnished then. So I want to show you those, and I'm going to show you each piece of furniture before I put them in. And also, I just wanted to tell you about this really sweet book I'm reading. It's called The Rose Cottage. Mary Stewart is the author. She wrote a lot of books. And she's no longer with us, but her books are so sweet, and they're from England, and they're just a cozy read. And I think I love them because they're to do with houses and a cottage in this case, which of course I have a cottage that I'm going to be doing this spring and summer on this channel, and that's going to be so exciting. So I just wanted to show you this if you're interested in reading cozy books. And as you know, all my doll houses are upstairs, so we're going to go upstairs now, and I'm going to show you the furniture and the accessories for the bedrooms. Hey Pip, how are you today? You say hi? I'm going to go upstairs now. You need to stay downstairs. Can't come upstairs, sorry. I'm going to first show you the Alice in Wonderland theme bedroom items. And the very first thing I'm going to show you is this lovely bed that an artisan made. Her name's Lorelei Blue. I will put the link in everything I can find in the descriptions. And what I mean, there's so much of this, but I love. But one thing is, of course, is the quilt. So the quilt was handmade, and it, of course, has Alice on it. And she added all these beautiful lacing and even the patchwork. You know, she did this herself. This is all handmade. It's not something she bought. And the lace, you know, runner at the end, and the skirt, and then the mattress underneath. And she has an iron bed here that she, you know, made the bed with. And I'm sure she embellished that too with ribbons and gilding and little flowers. And then she had handmade these beautiful pillows. And this one is with beads in it. So what that means is that it can go on the bed with some weight, so it seems really authentic. And this one is with a doily in the front, and it's silk with the lace trimming, and it's a lavender. And it's so cute. So this is, of course, the main thing in the bedroom. And then with it, I also have this really sweet dresser that she made. And this is a dresser she also embellished, of course, and she antiqued it, and even the handles look a little rusty, and there's a checkerboard on the sides and also at the top, and in the back it's with a floral design of craft paper. This doesn't show in the room, but it's just nice that she looks at every angle when she created these beautiful pieces. All the drawers open, so it's a really nice piece. And even inside it's checkerboard. And then at the front is the little rabbit that is at the Queen of Hearts, and it's the little rabbit that blows the trumpet, one of the little guards. It's not the white rabbit, but it's a white rabbit. And so that looks perfect in that room. And then this is another piece I bought, and I do not even remember where I got it because I did purchase it a while back. But it was just all yellow, and then it has a blue inside that's like a toile. And I decided to do my own antiquing for this room because everything else was antique, so it just looked better not to have it so bright yellow. So I just did a wash on it, which is this black wash with some gilding, a little bit gold shimmer with it, to dull down the yellow a little bit. And there is a little bit in the inside too, just to dull it down a little to go with the rest of the furniture. And it's a corner cabinet. And then I also have a little trunk. And this one, I don't remember the name of the shop, but I will find it and put it in the description where I bought it, because I know they're still on Etsy. and they just have beautiful pieces that they handmade. And this one, you know, is the trunk. I don't have anything in the trunk, but I like the front because it looks like it's hand carved, and it probably is hand carved now when I think about it. It just looks really nice. So it's super well made. It's all handmade. It's not a kit, and it's just a lovely piece. And then I have this piece that I never know how to pronounce it. It's a BESPAQ, which is a very popular brand, higher end miniature brand. Basque, I don't know. I'm really bad. I'm gonna have to Google it and see exactly how to pronounce this, but that's what this is. And it's just a little nightstand for the side of her bed. So the little accessories in this room, I have these. They look kind of like fairy items. They're made of polymer clay. An artist did this, and this one has a stick at the end and with a crystal. It's real mossy looking, and it's like a wand in a way, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. I just love the look of it. It's very fairy-like, even though this is a witch. But she's kind of a combination of witch and Alice in Wonderland and fairy. And this is a crown that I have. And the same artist made this. And then I have this. Is pretty cool. This is like a big teacup. And of course, with all the bubbles, and it says drink me, so it goes with Alice in Wonderland. And so I will have that in the room. And then I even have a little Alice doll here. It's very sweet, all hand painted. And I have a clock here that I put in there. I just love clocks in every room. I just love the look of clocks. And on the end table, I do have this little light that is, you know, the old-fashioned ones that you hold. I just have a little cup here that looks like there's little cocoa in it with whipped cream. And if you know the story of Alice in Wonderland, she had a kitty named Dinah. And Dinah aren't these colors, but Dinah was a tabby cat, I think. But I just think of this kitty looking like Dinah because of the stripes. And when I was growing up, or when my little girl was growing up, we had a cat named Dinah, and it was actually this color more than the tabby. But I like this cat because how it will sit on the bed. See how it sits like this? So I can have it at the edge of the bed. And then it has a sweet little kitten here to go with the cat. So that's the mama cat and her little kitten. And then I have a book here of ghost stories. I'm pretending she likes to read ghost stories. And the doll that I have is a Lorelei Blue creation. And like I said, it's a witch, but it's a witch Alice doll. So that's why she has the witch hat on. And she has striped legs and the cute little shoes, all the lace, pinafore, and she has lace gloves on. So she's a little girl that is going to be in the room that looks like Alice. Now I'm going to show you the big witch's bedroom. The first thing I'm going to show you is the bed, and I will put in the link, of course, where I got this. This lady is also on Instagram and has an Etsy shop. And yes, her bedding is magnificent, and lots of layers, lots of pillows, all with the beads like before, all hand done. All the material is all handmade. Well, the material isn't. Everything is hand sewn, and I love the skirt, and just the whole bedding is just beautiful. Lots of detail, lots of patterns, stripes, floral, dusty rose, blues, and it has little baskets. I don't know if you can see that, but like the roses are in little baskets, and like ribbons are on the baskets. Lots of details. And a beautiful bed frame and footboard. And then in this room, I have this large rug that I'm putting in there, and it's nice. It's kind of weighted, so it doesn't lift in the corners or anything. And I got this on an estate sale, but it works perfect in that room with the colors, kind of the dusty roses, dusty rose and orange. And this piece here, this chair goes so well with those colors. And unfortunately, the lady that made this, she had made a lot of things I have, but she has passed away last year. Her name was Bobby Johnson, and everything's hand signed that I have of hers, and I love everything, of course. And she made this vanity too. She hand painted it, and these items came with it. Not this. This is St. John's wort. I just put it on there. But these delicate little items came with it. And the tray has combs and brushes and a powder puff even. I don't know if you can see the powder puff. There's actually a powder puff in with the one container. You can see the little powder puff. That's what I love about miniatures, is just the little tiny, teeny details that you can't get if you just buy a manufactured miniature. If you buy it from an artisan, you get all these little details. Of course, you're going to pay more too for them, but that's just how it is with anything you collect. And I'm just going to show you closer the little flowers that she painted on here, because they're so delicate and they're that dusty rose color. It kind of has a shine too to this piece. It's kind of a metallic shine. This piece I have is like the trunk that I showed you earlier. It's from the same artist. And on this piece, I'll show you the little items that I will put. One is just this book. It has the eye on it, like in Hocus Pocus. And all the pages are printed, which is very cool. And it opens up. And then I also have a little candle that was polymer clay. Someone made that, a little polymer clay, and I put a candle in it. I have some scrolls here that I'm just gonna lay on the piece. And then a little felt feathered pen that actually comes out of the piece and goes back in. Lots of detail. An ink pen. Let's see, this lace goes here. I don't have a whole lot in this bedroom because I don't want it super cluttery. I do have this really cute looking witch's hat that an artisan made. And then I have this really neat stand that you put it on that is for a hat stand. And to have it stay, I have this pin. And then I just have some lilies here that I'll put on the table that kind of matches the colors in there. And there it is, the room all set up. I did put that witch hat in her room instead because I wanted something kind of tall in the corner there. I'm going to get a shelf to put above the fireplace. I just have not found one yet because you can see there's ripped paper there. And then over here there's ripped paper, so I gotta find something to hang there as well. And I have pretty much everything like I wanted though. And I did add some roses here. But I think it turned out cute, and I think she has a pretty nice bedroom. And right below this room is the big witch's room. So coming down to the big witch's room. There's a mirror here that I had put on the wall before. The wallpaper is kind of torn up here, so I want to try to antique it somehow in the future. And so it looks like it's purposely like water damage because it's an old house. Do you think I need curtains in here? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I like it open though. And there's the witch, of course, in the background. And I don't know if you can see way back there, there's actually a closet for her. But it's so hard to see, I'm just leaving it the way it is. But it's not a huge bedroom, so I think this is enough things in it. Otherwise, it's gonna be way too full and I'll be knocking things over all the time. But there's kind of a lot of dusty rose colors in here, even the light. So I think it's pretty much done. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked this, please like and subscribe, and I hope I see you soon. And so until next time, bye for now.